Sorry, Murm. I meant, yeah, my bad. So, this map is Chaos Pit. At the moment, Feage looks to be in the lead. They're both in the feud age, both Viper and Feage in the feud age. Feage down to the south, he's playing as the Japanese, and Viper is playing as the Britons here. Having a look at this so far, it looks like Feage had the faster feudal time. He was able to get up a tower on the left side, and he's continuing to tower up right now with a counter tower here from the Viper to try and keep his farms nice and safe. At the back of the map, Viper's taking the wood, his tower there, keeping his wood line nice and safe, and he's taking stone at the back as well. Luckily, that stone is in a back location, so that he can continue to build towers. Because when you build one tower, you don't have enough stone to build another unless you take more stone. Feage also building a tower, taking the stone back here. No tower in his wood line though, notice that. At the moment, Feage able to farm more comfortably, and Viper's food is looking like really high right now. Like, how has he done that? It's 550 food. This map's a really difficult map to do a fast feudal on, but fast feuding is really, really worthwhile. Feage seems to have more villagers. He has got 3 more. Maybe he's done a little bit of villager damage as well. But like I say, apologies guys. Unfortunately, we can't see the first half of this game. But we'll unpause it once the Wololo hype has passed. Thank you, ISXP or ISXP, for subscribing and becoming a Wololo Warlord. It's much appreciated. Hype, hype, hype. I love seeing the chat light up with the hype. It's so awesome. I feel in love right now. So thank you very much for subscribing, man. Thank you. What we're going to do then is unpause the game and see how it goes from here. Now, Feage has got a military advantage. He's got more skirms out, which means he can slow down the production of this watchtower by focusing on the villagers with his skirmishes. Unfortunately, he's having to deal with these guys on the hill here, but he should get his watchtower up comfortably anyway. And once again, that's going to be a nuisance to the Viper. It will deny Viper some of this farm area here. And you can see Feage is focusing down the villager and causing Viper to fall back into his TC. Viper, at the moment, he did have loads of food. He's just spent it. He's only got 1 range versus the 2 from Feage. And he is now doing wheelbarrow as well. This map being Chaos Pit means that there's no gold in the center of the map. If you want to go up to the castle age, you either have to use a market or you have to cut out to the edge of the map and take the gold, which is out at the very edges. So Feage in a great position right here. And he also has the score lead. He's got a military advantage, and he's pushing through. Japanese versus Britons, remember. But, hey, Feage does not have fletching right now, and Viper does, which means he could get a small advantage when it comes to micromanagement. You can see he's able to micro his skirms out the way, but there seems to be a little bit of lag between the players, making it a little bit difficult for Viper to pull that off. Viper then gonna have this that stone. Wake up, dude. Have that stone pressured at the back of the map. And, well, Feage actually rotating around. Feage bringing out a man-at-arms. Not a man-at-arms, a militia, sorry. And I would have loved to see Feage do, like, loads of man-at-arms on this map. That'd be really cool. Especially against skirms. We could see him be tempted to do a stable and do some scouts, similar to the first game that we saw. So Feage is going to lose this tower here. He's not actually even attacking the tower of the Viper, so he's just going to lose that in good time. But he has still got a big military advantage, and if he can push out and do some more damage with that, that would be good. Viper behind in villager count by about 6 villagers right now. I don't know how many he's actually lost, because obviously we missed the first portion of this game. But do note, Viper has cut out to the edge of the map, and he's moving out now to scout it. Feage also moving out to the edge of the map. But Feage already finding gold before too long, and then that's really good for him. He's got out there, he's got gold straight away. Whereas Viper, right now, doesn't see any gold at all. These villagers are on a trek across the desert to try and find some, and it's going to be a while before he gets some. They're quite a way away, all the way over on the right hand side over here. So Viper gonna struggle to getting gold for a while, and that could be a little bit of a nuisance. A lot of villager idle time there whilst he just kind of scouts around with these guys. It's not good. It's not good at all. So he's still making scams, but Feage has 10 more military right now, and why does that not surprise me? Well, he's got 2 ranges versus the Viper's 1. Viper could have added a second range pretty easily, I feel, but, you know, he's not done that. And I think that could be costly, because Feage will be able to continue coming in at the back. He'll be able to keep coming up and taking the hill here on the left side, maybe not on the left side, but at the back where the wood line is, and he can do a lot of damage with that. He does have fletching now as well, and he might just find himself a villager kill also. Viper here gonna lose that villager. Oh man, she just got out the way. She is such a looker. But hey, look at this. Viper not having the hill advantage in this fight. Feage gonna take that, and with having more military and the hill, he'll comfortably win that fight. Feage, at the moment, behind a little bit in stone count, but that's not really too important right now. The towers, I don't think are so important right now. Viper has 420 stone. He could stick up a couple of towers here to help defend. As it stands, Viper now holding the hill, but Feage with superior numbers should win this fight quite comfortably. Viper sending his villagers to attack mode villagers here. But Feage cleaning up the Viper's military. It's now 15 military to 1. But Viper did find that gold at the back of the map. Still, no archers coming out. Whereas Feage, I believe, should start switching into archers pretty soon. At the moment, though, keeping the pressure on. Still making those skirms. Still just keeping that military production going. Another tower on the right side will deny some farmland. And I don't know, it seems like Viper here kind of getting a little bit lax on his military production. I mean, he's really far behind in military count, and Feage has got plenty of opportunities here to get in and do some serious damage. We see a second range coming up for Viper now. Viper's still making the occasional skirm, but Feage switching now into archers. That's always the preferred route. Having mass skirms is not the best, really. Unless you get elite skirmisher and bodkin arrow, mass skirms kind of suck a little bit. But hey, they're doing one job, and that is killing villagers right now, and that's actually pretty awesome. Feage here managing to find a couple of villager kills. Those villagers, of course, forced into being idle. They are not gathering resources. They're chasing down skirms. And if Feage turns around, he could easily snipe this one here. He could easily snipe this one here, but instead, he's just going to retreat all the way away and try and defend his tower, which Viper was coming in to try and bring down with those villagers there. Another tower going up for Feet. Viper also bringing up a new tower as well, but with Feage now bringing out those archers, he's got a lot more potential villager damage on his hands. Obviously, archers with 4 attack versus the 2 of the skirms, meaning they can do 3 damage per arrow, as opposed to the 1 of the skirms, which is a big damage increase for the archers. So Feage right now, looking really uncontested. He's walling up the left side and the right side, making sure that this gold at the edge of the map is nice and safe and secure. Good for him. He's going to actually keep that nice and safe back there. Viper taking a lot of gold. In fact, his gold's piling up quite a bit, and even his archery ranges now are queued out quite a lot. 3 archers queued here, 1 archer queued here, and yet he's still got 350 gold in the bank. His economy really seems quite imbalanced at the moment. And although, yeah, he's coming forwards with these villagers here, he will take down these towers. He's had a lot of villager idle time in this game, and he is severely outnumbered. He's got 9 military versus the 24 of Feage. Archers coming in here, and it looks like these villagers will go down, or at least retreat now as well. So that tower staying up for the time being. Feage in a really commanding position as he brings up his 3rd archery range now. Oh wait, is that even maybe the 4th archery range? I can't count. 1, 2, no, 3rd archery range coming up. The thing about this as well is that Feage really isn't too far from the Castle Age as well. Right now, Viper's farming has kind of been really disrupted. We've seen farms on the front be denied. We've seen the villagers on the farms being harassed, being brought out to try and bring down these towers. So Viper's food income hasn't quite been there, and couple that with the fact that he did make a lot of skirms as well, and he's kind of in a pretty poor situation right now. He's just doing oh, for some reason the spectator dashboard isn't working as well. That's really weird. Maybe it's just because I didn't press F11. I don't actually know what's going on right now. weird things are happening. Or maybe there's just no text being reset. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Feage coming in at the back here. Another tower from Viper in this wood line. But Feage will find more villager kills. And if he holds the hill, he will find more military kills as well. I don't know what he's doing here. He's running into 2 towers. That's not the wisest decision. Perhaps trying to make it out towards the edge of the map here. Gonna find maybe another villager, but no, gonna get out of the way of the 2 towers. That's doing a lot of damage. Fortunately for Feage, most of these units are skirms, and they have got the defense upgrade. But even still, don't want to be sitting under towers like that for too long. So, on the front of the map, Feage with his 3 archery ranges, pumping out those archers comfortably as well. He's got lots of gold income at the back here. And he's on the way up to the Castle Age. And that's kind of really significant here, because Viper is quite a way off. I mean, at the moment, he's going to be, what, another minute and a half maybe? Maybe a little less. But, you know, he's down in military. He's going to be slower up to the Castle Age. And once Feage hits Castle right here, what I would love to see him do is just stick up a siege workshop and make a mangonel, and he would easily be able to bring down this town center here. And oh man, look at this on the right side. Feage here finding the gold of the Viper, and he is going to harass that quite significantly. Once he's got bodkin arrow and once he's got crossbow, these villagers are going to have a very hard time keeping safe. And Viper here not finding another gold pile just yet. Oh, there you go, he's found one here on the left side, which is a good job. I've just noticed as well, actually, Viper on the left side had a few archers trying to bring down this wall, or at least prevent it from being completed, but doesn't look like he's been successful there, and that's kind of a shame, because Feage is gathering a lot of gold just behind this wall off. So Feage up to castle now, and we're going to see crossbow, we're going to see bodkin arrow, of course, and let's see that siege workshop. That would be fantastic. Oh, there it is. It's on the right-hand side. So Feage with the siege workshop, going to be ramping up the pressure right now, ramping up that damage output. 2 good-sized armies split up for maximum raiding damage. And that siege workshop's going to be coming up at any moment now. Mangonel going to be coming out any moment now, and that TC might just fall. I think Viper's comfortably going to reach castle before the TC goes down. But look at this, Feage, wow, he's just throwing away these units. Just look at this. So much damage from these towers. I just don't get this. I mean, seriously, Feage, he's just sat under these towers for so long, and he's just going to chase. He's just going to chase and chase and chase. He's actually still going to get kills, though. That's the important thing. He will kill a lot of units back here, maybe at the cost of a lot of his own units, but he is finding a lot of archer kills at the back, and that is also significant, because once the Viper hits the Castle Age, he will have better range on these archers. The Britons, of course, do get extra range for free on their foot archers. But if they don't exist, then what are they going to do? Well, not a lot. So Feage, a really messy fight, fighting underneath the 2 towers here, taking a huge amount of damage from that, losing a lot of military. And Viper now kind of equalizing in military there, like almost. I mean, it's 7 military for Viper versus the 15 of Feage. But there's that mangonel. Viper now up to the Castle Age though, and we're seeing crossbow from him as well. We also saw that elite skirmisher upgrade from Feage here, and I don't know what I think about that really. Briton archers, Briton crossbows can deal with skirms quite comfortably really, because of the extra range that they have. However, what I didn't notice was Feage on the right side with a stable, bringing out a couple of knights around the back of the map and finding a couple of villager kills on the gold. And now, going up to the north, it would seem, where he might be able to find a few more villager kills as well. Oh wait, never mind, he's not scouted up there yet, but he will come over perhaps to this left side where he has seen. And what? Are you kidding me? He never actually saw that? Wow. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. I mean, Feage literally just had like a scout over here a minute ago, or a villager over there. Really weird. Either way, Feage got Viper surrounded. 2 mangonels onto the TC here. I don't see what Viper's going to do about that just yet. He is bringing out a mangonel of his own. But it's very difficult to kind of equalize with mangonels. You really want to fight an even number of mangonels. With an even number of mangonels. When you fight like a 2v1, it's very difficult to get 2 kills without losing your mangonel. Feage just seconds away from taking down the TC. But look at that. Oh my goodness, it's almost like he knew that that Mangonel was coming in. He's seen it. Viper taking a little bit of damage, and this is what I'm talking about. Even if he trades 1 for 1, there's still going to be a Mangonel left. And he's always going to be 1 down. It's so difficult to trade 2 for 1 with Mangonels here. And Viper now repairing that TC. But one more shot, or a couple more shots, and it might just go down. Well played by Feage here. At the back of the map, he's found the TC. Killing no villagers, but certainly keeping them idle, which is hurting the Viper's income of resources. On the left side, Viper building a new town center as well. This TC, though, in peril at the moment. It's being repaired up, fortunately. Weird thing is, with repairing a TC repair costs no stone. That never made sense to me. It costs stone and wood to buy it, or to build it, but to repair it, it costs no stone. I always thought that was a really weird thing. It doesn't make a lot of sense, really. It only costs wood to repair, and I feel like that's kind of stupid in a way. But, oh well. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So right now, Viper, at risk of losing this town center. 2 Mangonels out once again. Is he bringing out another one? Well, no. He doesn't have the gold at the moment for that. And he's certainly feeling the heat right now. That is for sure. These crossbows here also being taken out. Good micro though, managing to snipe the villager there. And keeping that repair going. I'll be interested to see if Viper can actually keep this TC alive. I think it's going to be pretty tough. Feage though, oh, Feage. Oh no, he's going to get back in time. I was going to say, Feage throwing that Mangonel away nearly there, which is kind of messy. At the back of the map, Feage got his second TC. He should have a third TC as well. There it is. Oh wait, no, that's the university. Okay, so he's only done 2. I like that. I like it when players only do like 1 or 2 TCs instead of going up to 3, because it kind of says much more aggression. And from what I've seen these games so far, the high aggression seems to work versus the Viper a lot of the time. So I think if we have a quick look at resources gathered, you're going to see that Feage is ahead in nearly all, in all counts. He's got more food resources income, he's got more wood income, he's got more stone and gold income. And that is mostly because the Viper's been pushed around a lot this game. His villagers have been inside of these towers a lot, and that's kind of hurt him. Not only that, but he's also 20 villagers behind, even though Feage is only on the 2 town centers and Viper's on the 3. So for Viper right now, he's going to have to close the gap in military. Sorry, not in military, in economy. Otherwise, Feage will pull ahead and start doing some serious damage. I mean, we've already seen this TC being pressured a lot. We've already seen a lot of crossbows going down to the Mangonels here. Nice thing about these crossbows, though, is that 5+3 range means that they do outrange the Mangonels, which is kind of a big deal. Feage nearly killing his own, killing his own units there. All in the name of bringing that town center down, but he did it in the end. Viper going to struggle keeping it alive. And those Mangonels ever so effective so far this game. Uh-oh. Viper here on the left side. Now being raided. Looks like Feage made a dash for it out of the edge of the map. Viper bringing in his villagers to fight. Those guys, those scabs are so weak. Oh my god. They are so weak, man. But wow, Viper calling GG right now. He's lost his TC. He was about to get flattened by this Mangonel, and if not flattened by the Mangonel, cleaned up by the Knights. And I think, he just felt like everything was a mess. In games like this, I know the feeling. You're playing pretty well, and everything's going okay, and then your opponent just puts on so much pressure that you can't keep your eco working nicely. You see a few idols at the back. Obviously, he was pushed away from the gold here. He couldn't really get this TC up and running. I mean, this area at the back was being harassed all the time. He lost his TC on the front. It's just everything going wrong. And it's really difficult to kind of see a way forward from that position. And for Viper in this situation, he was probably in the position where he was going to be forced out the game from mid-feudal age, where Feage just had so much more military, and he just kept pumping the units out, kept finding villager kills, and kept doing some insane amount of damage, eventually bringing down the TC on the front as well, which had to hurt Viper, had to. So there you go. Game number 4. Sorry we only got to see the second half of it. Feage didn't post the first half for some reason. But Feage is going to win that one as well. And that means that right now it is 3-1 for Feage. A fantastic set of games for him so far. Like I say, it's unfortunate we didn't get to see all of that game. But not the end of the world.